Welcome to Annitude, a relationship podcast about love, friendships, and everything in between. Hello, and welcome to Annitude with Anna. I'm here with Chelsea, of course. Say hello to the listeners.
You already know what it is. It's Chill by Chel. How's everybody doing?
So this is going to be the last episode for a little bit because I am going on a little vacation. Well, actually 17 vacations.
I was gonna say, it's not just one, it's not just two.
It's 3 vacations. I'm going to visit my family. Well, I'm taking my mom to a Santana concert.
What? You never said anything.
Yes, I did. I've told you 5 million times.
You literally said, no, this is what you've been saying about when you're going to go see your mom. We're going to go to a hotel pool, so then she can watch me do laps.
That wasn't the only reason why I'm going to Denver. I'm going to Denver to take my mom. I bought her tickets to go see Santana in concert. I love how my animals were like sitting peacefully, laying down, sleeping, and now they're playing with their toys. I bought her Santana tickets for Mother's Day because she was like, oh, I really want to go see Santana, but nobody will go with me. And she just like kept on saying, and I was like, I know what she wants. And then I got her tickets and she was so surprised. And she's been telling everybody, she even told the mailman.
She's like, hey, Bob.
Like literally, she was very excited. So I'm taking her to go see Santana, and she has a crush on him. I'm like, he's like 90.
I was just gonna ask, how is Santana, like health-wise, mental?
I don't know if he's all there, but we'll see. I just hope he plays that song with Rob Thomas. And it's just
I'll never forget
about it. And it's just like the ocean under the moon, and it's a shimmer the emotion. And Maria, Maria.
What's that other one?
And in my nearest story.
Okay, there's that one.
Growing up
as okay. She's not just a DJ, guys. She's a singer too.
Living life just like a movie star. Like, what can't Santana do? He's been around for.
Oh, then of course with the Rihanna one, that's like a remake.
Yeah. What? Imagine if Rihanna came out with Santana and was like, my brand new baby. Everybody.
all the new
DJ Khaled. So yeah, I'm taking my mom to Santana, and then I'm gonna go to Wyoming where my family lives. Prince, come here.
Do you love how he does this even without Lou? Lou's not even here.
Yeah, and he's being disrespectful.
What was the reason?
What is the reason?
What is
Please stop being a husky. So then after that, I'm gonna come back home for like 3 days. Come here. Huskies are truly.
It's just like he can't bear the thought. Like he's already thinking about you not. He's like hearing all this, and it's like getting him
anxious.
Getting him like, oh my god, like I'm having to prepare for this. Like I get it. We get it. We see you. We hear you.
But you need to stop.
But you need to be better.
Cease and desist. So I'm going to come home for 3 days and go to the Chill by Chel mixer event.
Hey, yo, DJ.
Yes.
Headliner. Resident.
Yes, my residency. And after that, I'm going to fly to LA, which in turn, then I'm flying straight to Tokyo, Japan to go visit my familia who lives there. So
honestly, I kind of want you to vlog all this. Is that possible? Or are you...
what do you need for a vlog? Okay, what is...
Not the, oh my God.
How do you vlog? Like, you just record yourself and like, okay, today I woke up and I'm going to have coffee outside of...
Literally. It's literally like podcast form, but just you with the camera just talking to us.
But who's going to watch?
Look at what we're doing.
Who's watching that?
Just do lives. I'll watch
Okay, I'll do an Instagram live.
Let me know when you're about to do a live and I'll hop on.
Literally, we're 15 hours ahead. I mean, Japan is 15 hours ahead. It'll be like midnight by time it's like 10 in the morning.
Well, okay, I'm picturing like leading up, like Wyoming, Santana concert.
All of those.
Like while you're in the,
Oh, okay. When I'm
kind of
not in Japan.
I mean, I'm kind of curious. So yeah, do it in Japan. Yeah.
Okay.
Japan, too.
Okay, I'll try. If I remember, because usually I forget to do like take pictures,
I
and
know.
yeah,
I'm familiar.
yeah.
That's what I'm here for. I'll definitely can send a reminder.
Send me a reminder. Yeah.
You know, what else am I going to do?
Yeah, when I'm gone, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah,
I know.
reminders.
Yeah,
Reminders.
send me a reminder. And then after that, I will come home for I think a day.
You're living the DJ life.
Yeah, but not bringing my equipment. And I'm going to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, con mi novio,
Hey.
and yeah, we're going to a resort, and I can't wait to eat food and relax and be jet lagged. And then I return to my life as a teacher.
Lord.
Yeah, and that's my life. So this will be the, maybe we'll be able to record an episode via Zoom or something, but
Shout out. That's how we started. So we might as well do like a kickback.
Yeah.
Do a via Zoom while you're in Japan.
Yeah. And then the next thing you know, like well, we'd have to do it like when it's 3 a.m. my time.
What time? You said it's 15. Did you say 15?
Yeah, it would be a whole different day. Like,
true.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking the Thursday, Friday vibe. So I'll do it Friday.
I mean, honestly, let's be real. I'm not going to be doing anything that requires me to be thinking.
Okay, can I ask while we're on the subject? So, what do you do when you're out there? What do you guys do as a fam?
Last time I was there, it was my brother's wedding, so we were doing wedding stuff. We went to Tokyo. We went to Harajuku. We went to a cat cafe, which I'm pretty sure all the cats were drugged because they were all sleeping. Like, I'm like, how are these cats so chill? I'm like, they were drugged. And yeah, we went to a cat cafe. We went to this bar, and they were so excited to have Americans at the bar. They let us play whatever music we wanted, and of course, we played the most ratchet, disgusting music ever. And they were literal, and everybody was so excited. Everybody was like, "Yeah!" Because we're wild and crazy Americans. And then we did karaoke in the private karaoke room, which
so much fun.
Yeah, it's way more fun to do private karaoke rooms because let me tell you why. When you do a public karaoke, people are annoying. Like, they try to do too much, and also like you'll have the same people going up over and over again, and you might might get one turn, and then they'll also play they'll do like the shittiest songs ever, like
not sing along vibes.
Yeah, they'll do like God Bless America, like it's like please stop.
Taylor Swift.
Oh my God. Yeah.
T Swift's moment. Oh, back to back.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like.
Yeah. Or they'll do like, bye, bye, Miss American. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I will never, when we went to that club in Scottsdale.
No, it was Tempe.
Or Tempe.
Yeah.
Tempe. And then everyone just like.
It was like the Confederacy. I was like, literally, I feel unsafe, unwanted, and unwelcome. We need to go.
It was intense.
Yeah.
Like, you look around, everybody's singing along, grabbing somebody.
Yeah.
And it was too much.
I felt like a beer bottle was going to break, and then next thing you know, we get stabbed. I was like, we got to go.
Literally.
Yeah, I just don't like listening to other people sing. I just want to hear me and my friends sing. So it's good to get a private karaoke.
We just rotate.
Yeah. So we did that, and then we were like, my brothers did a rendition of Back That Ass Up by Juvenile, which I have a video of, which is truly iconic, probably the funniest. We were all crying, laughing while we were doing it. What else did we do? We went to like a anime store, which also had hentai, which is like the anime porn. And it's like, what? Because like Japanese people are very like, we don't talk about sex, but they're very nasty. They're disgusting, actually, but they're disgusting in private. We're disgusting in public.
That's true.
So, which also, Japan has vending machines with panties in it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All sizes or
like used panties?
Huh? Oh wow!
Mm-hmm. They're nasty. And also they have their strip clubs are different than ours, where there are booths and the girls are behind glass and you pay to like touch their boobs.
Oh,
isn't that crazy?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. And what else do they have? Oh, they have beer vending machines like outside, where here would have been like smashed open. Like,
hey guys, get up
you want a Colt 45?
What do you want? Dos Equis or Coors Light this time?
But it's because like there it's like frowned upon to like you'll dishonor the whole family if you like break something.
What was that Mulan song? We dishonor you.
Oh no! You'll bring honor to us
you'll
all.
bring honor.
That's racist because that's Chinese. Anyway, before Chelsea brings cultural appropriation to my podcast and gets us canceled, moving on. What are you doing? What are you gonna do while I'm gone?
I'm gonna hopefully like hang out with Princey, get the gang together, get Lou in here, just to fill that void of.
Yes.
I feel like they need ruckus. They need something to get it going.
I'm gonna need you to drive past my house. Make sure nothing is just drive past it. Just check on it. Make sure like the windows aren't broken out.
Oh my god, did they get that? Oh, well, this is your first time like leaving, Princey like.
Yeah.
To his.
Like with a stranger. With a stranger.
Oof.
I'm kind of concerned. Oh well.
I'll try to do a drive-by.
Yeah, just
once a week. At the end of the week.
Yeah. I'm already home. Like, thanks. Thanks for nothing. Can I tell you Friday what I did and why I want to put a hit out on all men?
Wait, what? The Friday that you didn't invite me to get...
because I knew you wouldn't go.
Zippies?
That was
our last meal, by the way, guys.
Zips. They're mozzarella sticks that are fried like egg rolls, life-changing. Truly, that's how we bonded. Yeah. The first time we hung out outside of Chelsea working me like a slave. We went and got food, and she got her car towed in a Carl's Jr. parking lot.
No, Jack in the Box.
Sorry,
Jackie, never forget it.
Yeah,
and I remember like you were so lax about it, and honestly, I think I was lax because you were there, and we were still in the beginning phases of
friendship. Like I didn't want to show you like how I was like, oh my god, I'm so scared. Like, how are we gonna fix
right?
it?
Oh, so you were scared too, right?
Because I was like, how are we? Too. I've never had a car towed, so I was like, what do we do? I guess we call this number on this billboard, and they had just towed it too. They were like, yeah, we just
fresh.
Yeah, literally, we just got her off the chains. We just parked it. And I was like, you sons of bitches. Literally. And meanwhile, I'm on the phone with like two sugar daddies, and they're like, "Hey, meet us here." I'm like trying to get them to pay for this car towed, and they're like, "No, honey," like, and I'm like, "Damn it."
And there was that white boy that we met too. Do you remember that? We took like a shot with him.
Oh yeah. What the one? Wasn't he carrying like a bottle around?
Yeah, he was carrying, and you were like, "Are you gonna give us like a shot of that?" Or like, what are you doing?
What am I during COVID too? I'm insane.
I mean, we were
I was probably trying to impress you. I was like, look how cool I'm taking random shit. No, I wasn't. I would do that anyway. I'm literally insane. No, Friday I went out. My friend Angela, the cake boss, shout out to her. We went. Hey, so we went out to Dilly Dally, which sounds like truly a fake place. It does. I'm like,
sounds fake, but okay.
And it was like a singles mixer, which first of all,
wait, what? Okay, see, all of these missing. Continue.
Yeah, you wouldn't go. It's a very heterosexual thing, and let me tell you why. So these singles mixers men will not go to these because men like to go to things that women don't consent to them talking to them. Men don't ever want consent. They don't ever want to be at a place where a woman wants them to talk to them, because then it takes away the thrill of them being disgusting.
I was gonna say disgusting.
Yeah, so I knew in my head, I was like, when she told me, she's like, "Hey, do you want to go to this with me?" I was thinking, there's gonna be no eligible bachelors at this place. Right. Singles,
no prospects.
None.
No
real prospects. Single men don't go out to meet single women at normal places,
right?
Because
make that effort.
They don't.
Conscious.
No, they just don't. Heterosexual men are truly dum-dums. So we show up, and like I thought, more women than men, and so we get a drink. We sit down.
Good, babe?
That's unnecessary. So we sit down, and there's this guy he's like watching me take a selfie, and he's like, do you want me to take it? And I was like, take one of all of us. So he takes a picture, and then somebody steals his booth that he was sitting at all alone. And mind you, this guy looks like Jonah Hill.
Oh,
So
I was gonna ask, was he cute?
no, absolutely not. So
skinny Jonah or big Jonah?
Disgusting Jonah. So somebody takes his booth, and I kind of like felt bad because I was the reason why they took his booth. And he was like looking around. I was like, you can stay here if you buy us a drink. And he's like, sits down. So I'm thinking like, he's like, what are you drinking? And I was like, oh, diet and whiskey. And he's like talking to me, and of course I make up fake names for all of us. I'm like, my name's Amber, her name's Clarissa, her name's Laura, none of our names. And he's like just talking, and I was like chatting it up, and I'm like, all right, let's cut to the chase. If you're not gonna buy us a drink, get the fuck up and go. I don't want to talk to you. Right. So he's like, I'll be right back. And I was like, are you gonna go get us a drink? And he's like, yeah. Obviously, he doesn't come back, doesn't buy us a drink. And I'm looking,
got a blast.
literal, got a blast. So I'm looking around, and I see all these gorgeous women, beautiful women and you showed your like status with a glow stick bracelet, and all these women are wearing green glow stick bracelets to show that they're single. And they're all gorgeous, beautiful. Okay. And I look around at the men.
Trash bags.
Literal trash bags. I see a man in flip-flops. I should never see a man's feet unless he's in the shower. I see somebody wearing a white belt. Why do you even own a white belt? I see a man wearing loafers. I see a man wearing like, he looked like just looking like Jebediah Springfield, like he's going to churn butter later. A man in a Bass Pro Shops hat. I see truly the most despicable human beings I've ever seen. And these are what women have to choose from. And I was in shock. And I'm like, this is sad. The pool of men are just, it
gets smaller and smaller.
A disease. Yeah. It's like, what do we have to choose from? The man in a literal cesspool, and like a man in a white belt or flip flops. That's the choices.
What do you like?
Whoa.
This is that, ladies.
So then we leave, we go over to Zips, and then there's a couple of, by this time we're like, all right, we're not looking for men now. We're just, gonna have fun. I wasn't looking for any men. I'm never looking for men. That's never my goal in life. And there's a guy wearing a Nirvana shirt, and my friend Ange was like, I dare you to ask him if he knows 3 Nirvana songs. And I'm like, that's an easy one. Like,
I'm on the case.
I go, do you know 3 Nirvana songs? Big mistake. So him and his friend, who look like Steve Buscemi, come over and think that's an invitation to like come flirt with us. And they smelled like a pack of menthol cigarettes. And God. Steve Buscemi tries to play me in pool, and I'm just like, and then Steve Buscemi is like, well, we gotta go, but here's $5. Like, what?
Gives us tips to you.
$5. Yeah. I mean, he did let us use all of his credits at the jukebox, which I did play Evanescence, Bring Me to Life, which is my fave. How to sing
not us doing an exclusive what we bring when we do it for karaoke.
So then we go to Little Woody's, which is down the street.
These names just get
I know, straight bars names are disgusting. It's like Big Peens. Pooperitas, like, ugh. So we go to Little Woody's, and there's this like guy, and like Andrew's like, that guy is like eye fucking you, and I was like, watch this. So I go over to this guy, I'm like, hey, can I have your seat? And he like stands up and gives me a seat, and I'm like, stupid. So he's like talking to me, and he actually wasn't bad looking, and he's like talking to me, asking me what I do for a living, and I'm like, I'm a teacher. He's like, oh, I do financial advising and blah blah blah. We're chopping it up or whatever. And then I'm like, do you want to go to the bar and get a drink? I said, do you want to go to the bar and get a drink? Like us as a unit. And he's like, I'm not buying you a drink.
And he was like that sassy about it too.
Literally sassy. And I said, excuse me? He goes, I don't buy girls that I just met a drink. And I said, first of all, I can buy my own fucking drink. Second of all, I said, do you want to go to the bar with me? Which you should be blessed and highly favored that I even fucking asked you to go up to the bar and be seen with me to buy me a drink. And I don't need you to buy me a drink. Do you want me to fucking Venmo you? Do you want my credit card? I'm livid. I'm livid. And he's like, yeah, obviously, I guess you don't want to talk to me anymore then, since I'm not going to buy you a drink. And I was like, fuck no. I don't want a fucking conversation. Like, I don't need a friend. What do you think I'm saying?
What are you here for?
Honestly. And this is the thing, is like, men don't understand. Like, I don't need you to buy me a drink. It'd be nice for you to offer.
Right.
And also, it would make this conversation a little bit easier because, like, you're boring. This place sucks. It smells like piss and farts. And I mean,
I feel like it should just be a common courtesy as you're going to a bar. Are we at a bar to just sit down and
just chat with waters? Yeah, just drink a water and just sit here.
We're at the library. This is a fucking bar, an establishment.
Yeah, and then his friend was like standing behind him watching us talk, and I have two beautiful women sitting next to me, and I was like, does your friend want to talk to these girls who are actually looking for men? And he was like, nah, he's just chilling.
What?
Why don't you guys both go home and suck each other's dicks and leave us alone? Yeah, literally go blow each other. Get the fuck with wasting my fucking time.
Breathing our air.
Yeah, get out of here. Like, like, truly, I want to put a hit out on all men. I literally wanted to get on Craigslist and put a hit out on that guy. Because I was like, how dare you? Like, I hope you never meet anybody ever again in your life. Like, you're truly a waste of space. And he probably was a hatfish because he was wearing a hat.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah. So I usually, when guys wear hats places, I do. I know. I tell them, I'm like, take off your hat, because I bet
you're about it.
I bet your fucking hairline is pushed all the way back, bitch. Disgusting. Yeah, I don't understand why men think it's like buying a drink is like, I don't know, currency for anything or not, or like it's like I'm putting you out by. Like, I shouldn't even have to ask, honestly.
Right.
I mean, back in the olden days, back in the caveman days, like, men used to hunt and gather things for women to even be in their vicinity. Yeah. What do you have to offer? Nothing.
Just radiant conversations. Like, yeah. What do you do?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Never heard that one before.
You know that TikTok?
Literal. And when men try to flatter me, like, how old are you? And I'm like, oh my God. He's like, you don't look a day over 25. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what you think I look like. You're boring me.
Oh, literally. Can we get something interesting? What do you believe? What does Drew always say? She's like, do you believe in women's rights? Do you like something valuable?
They don't believe in anything besides sucking dick of their friend standing behind them, thinking about sucking each other's dicks.
God, what are we gonna do after this? Go home and
go home and say, oh, bro, tonight was a movie. You stood there. You stood there nursing your fucking Modelo and watching girls walk by you and saying, like, you know, she's look at that hoe. She probably just wants a drink. And the guy behind him, his friend, was like, yeah, bro, that's the second girl tonight that asked for a drink, you dumb fuck. Your lucky girls are even talking to you. And the man's literally look like Frankenstein behind him, Frankenstein's monster, like gargoyles.
Jesus
my God. So yeah, and it was the day that Roe versus Wade got overturned. Like, you should be literally, you should be like lining up the shots. Yeah, all the shots on me for all the women in here. Like, motherfucker, goddamn.
Oh my God. If any, it's like they use that as an excuse, like, oh, we can be even more trash, guys. Come on, pass.
Yeah.
Despicable.
Disgusting. I just don't understand. And it's like, how many times, like, we literally lay out the groundwork for men, the bare minimum that what they have to do to, like, get us to be interested in them, and they still won't do it. So women, what is it going to take for us to all just turn gay and start eating puss?
You wonder why I ask that every single time.
I mean,
my ladies.
The thing is, like, I've already done it. I mean, I'm saying this like I'm not in a full-on relationship with a man. But I'm just saying, as a woman who's out in these streets with my friends, I feel bad for them. And then they, like, these women that truly want relationships for whatever reason with a man.
The cesspool that they have to choose.
Yeah, it's disheartening. And, like, these women are going out and putting themselves out there for a man to say, I'm not buying you a $5 drink.
It's so crazy.
It's wild. It's insane.
So before we recorded, what I was going to say, like, I've had so many of my girls tell me these types of stories, right? People in relationships, people who are seeking all different types of, where they are in their dating journey. And I would like tell them what I do, like for a girl, like how I like to court a girl, what I like to do for girls in general. And they're like, oh my God, you should like start a YouTube video and just like train men on how to treat.
It doesn't matter. It truly doesn't matter. They know what to do. They just won't do it. The thing is, like, if they wanted to, they would.
One of my favorite quotes. If they wanted to, they would, ladies.
They would. And you shouldn't have to. If you're asking somebody and they don't want to do it, you're asking the wrong person.
Shoo.
And you don't have to. You shouldn't have to ask. Like, I've never had to ask Pete Davidson to do anything. He'd just be doing it. He'd be taking a bitch to Puerto Vallarta. I didn't ask. He told me the first time, like, within the first month we met, he said, do you want to go to Mexico? I said, when and where?
He sends you things?
He sends me things, he buys me stuff without even me asking. He remembers things that I like and gets them. If they want to, they will. Men don't need instructions. We've given them instructions from the dawn of time. They just don't know how to fucking read.
Hey.
They're illiterate. So
how do we help that? You
can't help it. I'm a teacher. Sometimes the kids, you can refer them to the resource room. They still won't get it. So, like, my thing is ladies, quit giving them passes. And I think a lot of people think, like, I'm, like, before I would get, you're too harsh on men. Fuck yeah, I am. Because guess what? They have made me this way. Like, I wasn't this way initially. I used to be very, like, he didn't get me something for my birthday. That's okay. He probably forgot. No. You fucking knew my birthday.
Basics, baby.
Basics. Like, you fucking knew my birthday was when I first started talking to you. You just didn't want to give me something because you're a fucking piece of shit. Like, don't put up with anything. It doesn't matter if it makes you a bitch. Like, if that bitch is the worst thing that you can be, you're doing something right. So,
truly,
that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't. And honestly, who cares if you're being quote unquote harsh? Like I said, if something you're asking is too much, you're asking the wrong person. Like, somebody else will do it for you.
That's on
so period. Yeah.
And honestly, that applies to women too, because women
yeah, give me the lesbian experience.
Oh my God. You know,
because a lot of girls think that's the answer too. I mean, yes, it would be
to an extent
it is, but also human beings can be just awful in general.
Just general flaws. The lesbian experience, the thing is, when it's hetero, you don't really have to worry about, like, it's just the guy and the girl thing. You don't have to worry if you're dating another woman who they could also be bisexual. So then I have to now worry about how they are, what they expect because of their experience with men. So then there's that whole element to it. There's the expectation they want, like, someone dominant, or they expect this certain type of treatment, or so it's just there's so many levels to that too. And then, like, if you fit that, a lot of them, they're not accepting of the fact that they are truly into women, sometimes more than men. A lot of them don't want to accept that either, and that's just, I feel like that's a lot of factors that play into that. That's society, that's family, that's religion, all the above. I can't help that. I can't do God's work.
No.
I can't do God's work with that one. So, it's so much that goes into it. So that's why I stay single Pringle, because I don't got the time. I just, you know what my relationship is? Chel by Chel. That's the relationship.
That's right.
It's what I have with myself and what I'm creating for myself. That's all that matters.
There we go. That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
Honestly.
So, yeah, I don't even know. And I feel, too, that, I don't know, going back to heterosexual relationships, I feel like women need to start, like, just shut it down quickly. Quit worrying about
3 strikes, you're out.
No, like, no, 1 strike. No. What the fuck?
Too much.
Yeah, because then it turns into, it's like, how do you get 3 strikes? You shouldn't even got to 2.
Okay, 1 strike.
Your first strike is like you're late, and you're done. If you're late to pick me up, that means what the fuck were you doing? You better got a flat tire. Your mama better be in the hospital, or I'm gonna put you in the hospital.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Okay, maybe 2.5 strikes. I don't know. There's a case by case basis.
Yeah, it's case by case. You know,
I need to see the proof.
Right.
But
I agree. I agree with that.
Did you watch the BET Awards? Or did you see any of the outfits?
I didn't. No, I actually left the house right when they were. My parents love watching the award shows, and I just stepped out.
I like to watch the reactions the day after. I never watch an award show live. I missed the Will Smith.
I was just gonna ask, so you didn't get to see that?
No, that was I got the breaking news afterwards. Yeah, I got the breaking news from people during when it happened. They're like, "Did you see?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't. I'm not watching the boring ass Oscars."
Oh my God, my parents live for the Oscars. They went to the Oscars once.
Wait, what?
Yes, they love.
How did they get invited to the Oscars?
They volunteer for everything. That's how they go to the most things. Devour out here, and they love going to food things out here because they get in for free. They get to eat.
Wait, I don't care about what things here. How did they get invited to the Oscars?
You don't get invited. You volunteer for it, or I think there was a bidding for it or something, and you get to be in the audience. When
a seat filler.
Yeah, seat filler. There you go.
Okay,
that's what they did. So
I was like, is your dad's scripts taken off? Damn.
Possibly. I don't think he was into scripting at that time, but he has the connects now, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's he knows Steven Spielberg.
He's actually working on it. When I went over there yesterday, he was working on something.
Stop.
And one of the words I read was "Are you gay?" And I was like, really? This is what I stumble upon?
This is a groundbreaking script writing.
Next to you? What is it?
He said, "Are you gay?" That's how, see how you come out of the closet. He turns the computer towards
he's
you.
He's like, I was just working on my script.
He said, yeah, I was just looking at all the outfits, and I just want to say I need a cease and desist on Summer Walker. She was just wearing nipple tassels, it looked like. And I'm like, how do you...
tattoos, though, right?
They're there, yeah, I guess. But it was nipple tassels, and how do you interact with somebody during the night? How do you go up to your friends anyways, girl?
Put them on their shoulder.
Yeah, and I'm gonna need Jack Harlow to just. I get it. He was trying to support his frond, but he's so boring now. Now that the album came out, I was like, oh, babe, you're boring.
And you saw him live. You're like, I have my fix.
Yeah, I did, honestly. After that, I was like, I don't need anything else. I'm good on you. Yeah.
Jack, he gives me one hit wonder vibes.
He gives me he'll fade away.
Wonders,
he'll fade away. By next year, we will not know a Jack Harlow. There'll be a new white boy to be like, eh.
Right.
So, yeah.
Shout out
to the next white boy.
Yeah. Well, JB's you saw what happened with JB, right?
Stop.
So, here's the thing is what I will say about that. It just showed me, and I know this wasn't the direct result of this, but it just showed me that we need our rest, period.
Yeah, everybody close your eyes. Yeah.
He's overworked. That's number 1, 2, 3. We are overworked sometimes.
Close your eyes, everybody.
When I start twitching, I get scared. Ever since I saw his video of
You twitch?
Yeah, you don't twitch? When I'm stressed or I'm don't get enough sleep, I twitch in my left or right eye, or both.
Well, you need to close your eyes. No, I don't twitch.
Really? I'm a twitcher.
Yeah. I don't twitch.
That's how I know that I'm overworking myself. But so then when that whole thing came out about what happened to him, his whole face is getting paralyzed.
I know, that's sad.
Oh, baby, he's working so hard. And then I was thinking about Haley, damn, Haley had
a stroke.
And he had that.
I need to investigate what's going on.
What's going on with the Biebers? I'm concerned.
I don't know, Beliebers, get on it.
Yeah.
I know I'm overworked when I'm having more night terrors than usual, during the day, during my nap. Chelsea knows about my night terrors. I'm actually getting a sleep study done August 1st.
Hey, oh my God,
so they can figure out what's going on, because I punched Jolene in the face, my dog. Don't call the ASPCA on me. But I was having a bad dream, and I punched her in the face in the midst of this bad dream. And the only reason I know is because she was and then ran out of the bed. So yeah, it's affecting the pets now. I'm beating ass. I'm beating ass in my sleep. So yeah, I'm getting a sleep study done. It's crazy. And I'm does Pete know?
Honestly, can we just get him on? We need him online.
He would never. He's never even listened to the podcast, and he said he's not going to.
That kind of hurts.
No, he doesn't want to.
I get that.
It's you don't want to you don't want to listen to your celebrity future wife. you know?
No, honestly, no. A lot of like my ex, she refused to listen to it. Neela, she doesn't. I think she said it was like hard to listen to it. I think at first because she's like, "What if you like?" It's just weird because like I know you, and it's like you're gonna talk about stuff. I think.
Wait, listen to Attitude or?
Oh no, just like with like my podcast.
Hey, Neela. Neela, I love you. Neela, call me. Yeah, no, he just said he doesn't want to listen to it because he doesn't want to listen to it, and I don't want him to listen to it either.
Really?
No, not really, because like. I don't know. I think I want to keep like that separate. I mean, he's supportive. Like he like remember when he came to the Chill by Chel thing? Like,
oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, he came through with the bottles too.
We will shout out to you for that. We actually have a couple of shout outs we have to do. Well, are we going to address the weekend? Are we going to address the shoot and
who are we shouting out?
Trainer. I just wanted to shout out my trainer.
Oh yeah, we love him. Thank you for letting us come to your pool.
Yes,
shout out to the kids and that mom that were like down
the assignment.
They stayed out the way and they weren't scared. They didn't like complain about the twerking. Actually, they were down for the cause. They were like the kids were like, "Mommy."
They're like,
they said
in the video too.
Yeah, they said, "Mommy, I can twerk." Yeah, that was cool. And shout out to Terry for also.
Terry. Always coming through with the fire candidates. Always just coming through, period.
Yeah. I mean, Terry does get my worst side, but I'm going to let that slide.
He got a good one of you this
No,
time.
he didn't. I don't know what you see, but all I see
Wait, did I send it to you? There was one with you and Zuli.
No. All I saw was the one where I was sitting and I looked like a big behemoth, like usual.
I can't please you. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it.
Only Terry gets my worst side, but that's fine. It's not. Everybody else looks great. That's all that matters.
Also, shout out to Alejandra. We love you.
Yes.
Amazing pics.
Is anybody even listening to this that we're shouting out? So the question besides that mom and the kids.
Tag them all. Listen to this. You have a shout out in there, I promise.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to talk about the reason why I brought up the BET Awards, I want to talk about the VMAs. Like we were going to talk about like the craziest VMA performances.
Oh, yes.
Do you remember the one with Lady Gaga where she like pretended to stab herself and the blood came out and everybody was like, she did Bad Romance?
Yeah, vaguely.
And she did that. Judas and she stabbed herself and everybody was like, oh my God, she worships the devil. Like, what was everybody's obsession with like worshiping the devil? Like, and who cares?
What year was that?
It was like 2014 or no, 2012 or 13 or something like that.
Oh, we should have been beyond it. Like,
no, everybody was so scared of Lady Gaga's.
Yeah. So my introduction of Lady Gaga's was in The Hills, actually. She was featured in The Hills.
I remember that, they were trying to get into her.
Yeah, they were trying to get her, and she's like, oh, you're a rock star. I was like, who is this Lady Gaga?
I had a poster of her in my dorm room.
I really didn't think she would blow up. After when she was featured in The Hills, I was like, she's a one-hit wonder, I guarantee.
Yeah, everybody slept on her. Everybody slept on her. I remember my aunt and my mom were like, she's weird and gross. And nobody understood me. And I'm like, I'm telling you, like, I should be like an A&R because, like, I just hear things that people are not ready for, and they're like, ugh, that's gross. And I'm like, babe, watch. And I was obsessed with her. But, yeah, that performance was iconic. Do you remember her meat dress, too?
No, I'm not necessarily a Lady Gaga like stan per se. Josie loves Lady Gaga too.
Oh, the gays stan. You're not a little monster. Pause up.
Oh my.
What's the most iconic VMA performance?
So I recently just saw. Did I send this one to you? It was Lindsay's VMA performance.
Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah. So she did.
What? The rumors.
Did like a whole, I don't know what song it was, but
she only had one song. What are you talking about?
She was like, so she either hosted the VMAs or she did like a thing, but she had a choreographed piece.
Shut the hell up.
Living and
of all,
I was watching her Vanity Fair like all her years, and she's like, oh yeah, the VMA performance. Like I'm so like embarrassed. Like I literally learned that in 20 minutes.
I said the most.
Iconic.
No.
It was iconic though. It was literally.
I wish the listeners could see. No, I'm not pulling it up. I'm not wasting my bandwidth.
It was so good though. It was so like, okay, you know when it's like so bad it's good? That's what I mean. That's iconic to me. Iconic. So That is one.
I'm about to cut your mic off. I think you've lost it.
I love Lindsay. I have to say that too. Rumors is one of my faves all time. And when it comes on, it's like it's a rap. Like I'm tired of all these women, and then like in the video where she's just like
walking through the club.
Yeah, like the whole. It's just
it's a horrible song, but it is. It's a horrible song. No, what
literally having like a Wendy, like it's not even just like a Wendy. It's like me like going and like.
It's having like a seizure of a Wendy. Awful song. It's like one of the songs like I cannot take serious. Like there's celebrity songs that I'm just like I'm like this is hilarious. Like Paris Hilton, Stars Are Blind.
Iconic.
Yeah. Anything Hilary Duff, iconic. Lindsay Lohan.
Is it because is it the whole Hillary Lindsay thing? Be honest. No. Is it just completely just?
Lindsay can't sing. Like it's not. And her lyrics are like rumors. Like shut up. Oh. And remember she had that song about her dad, and it's like shut the fuck up, bitch. And it was like a dance song. It was like there was like a dance remix to it.
What?
And it's like why are you're crying about your dad, and it's like a dance house remix.
Like you need the money, hun. Let's just remix it up. We'll make it work.
Anyways, can you do an actual iconic VMA performance?
Oh, I know. Britney, Madonna, and Christina.
Oh, the kiss that everybody talked about.
And then JT's reaction in the audience. The 5 queer boys, Queer Eye for the Straight Guys, they were all there. They were just like really like vibing out. And then Snoop Dogg, his reaction. He was like icon. He's just been an icon for like
he's been out
here. Everything. But you know what's funny? And this is what they don't focus on. They did make out too, Christina and Madonna. Why is it only focused on Brit and Madonna?
I don't know. I always wondered that too. Like
there was literally like they had like a lingering whole moment.
All I know is for some reason the VMAs were on the same VMA was on the same night of the Super Bowl, and for some fucking reason, this is when I lived in Michigan, and I was hanging out with these girls that were watching the Super Bowl, and they got shirts made because they loved Tom Brady, thought he was hot, not because they liked football. And we had to wear these shirts. It was like Tom Brady's boo. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Don't ask me any questions. I was just there. And they were flipping back and forth, and like we happened to flip back to when they were kissing, and they're like, oh my god, that's disgusting. We were in high school, like obviously the gay panic was real, but I was like, that's hot.
Yeah, I was so hot. And like the outfits, like the choreography, also Missy Elliott when she was in that performance too, iconic. And then they cut to all the cocoa butters in the audience,
they're like
and they're like 50 Cent, Vivica when they used to date. And
oh my god, remember when Vivica blew up 50 Cent's spot because he was like roasting her, and she was like, "That don't play with me, you like it in the butthole."
Oh
yeah.
Shout out to Vivica. She be looking fire like for.
But why is she
aged? Like
she hasn't aged, but also I'm sad she's doing like low budget insurance commercials. Like, you know, those like worse than the general, like not the general, but like the tier below the general.
She's too pretty for that. What's going on?
She hasn't had work. I think she's like blacklisted in Hollywood. I haven't seen her in a movie in like 25 years.
Really?
Yeah, Vivica. We need an APB out on her. Make sure.
Vivica, if you want to come out here, babe, like we can definitely set something up for you.
No, we can't. Like, we don't have the budget for that. What are you talking about?
Some freelance work.
Yeah, what?
In Arizona.
Yeah, what are you saying? You're making promises you can't keep.
We can re-up you and get you fresh and fun, and you know, we got you.
Yeah, Vivica and 50 Cent. Remember 50 Cent dated Chelsea Handler?
Oh yeah.
That was weird. What the fuck was going on back then? And it was like almost like racial. Like it was like she was like being like, oh, I'm a white girl dating a black guy, and it's like, what's happening?
That was perfect for her because that was like more material, more like a bit kind of thing, and just like.
And now she's like,
what's his name? Joe Coy. What's his face?
I don't even know what she's doing. I don't care. I never liked her. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Convulsing.
Yeah.
Convulsing.
Yeah. Not a fan of her. So yeah, I don't know why you brought up Lindsay Lohan, but it literally made me very angry. And I think we have to end this podcast because I'm so angry that you brought up
Lindsay.
What the fuck? Like I said, iconic performance, and you brought up a 20-minute performance that nobody remembers.
But that's why it makes it iconic, because you can't forget it.
You can't forget it, but nobody remembers it.
But that's what I'm here for, because I want people to remember.
Everybody, I'm cutting that whole part out. If you are on the live, I'm sorry. The three
that
people,
was your favorite part.
3 people that are on the live. So yeah, before we go, like I said, I will be traveling, maybe vlogging, but probably not.
Let's vlog. Yeah.
Don't you need an actual camera to vlog? I can't vlog on my iPhone 2.
Okay, first of all, that's why you can settle for doing lives. Okay, if it's too much to ask to do like a little camera action, then just do a live. But yeah, people do it on their phones too. They'll just like do little snippet videos on their phone.
And then where do I put it?
Then you upload it.
To where?
On either IG, YouTube. YouTube actually is where you could start.
I could
TikTok. You could do some nifty little TikToks too.
We'll see.
Just a thought. Just a thought.
I just don't like people in my business, except for the people that are in my business.
Hey.
So I just wanted to say a big fuck you to all the Supreme Court justices that overturned Roe versus Wade. You will not stop abortions. You'll just stop safe abortions. I would like to give a big fuck you to especially Clarence fucking what's his name?
Clarence Thomas.
Yeah, Clarence fucking Thompson. You fucking coon ass motherfucking ass Uncle Tom ass bitch. You and your fucking Frankenstein ass wife. Like, I know you want to come after gay marriage, but how will we come after your fucking interracial marriage? Even though I'm a product of one. But fuck you. A big fuck you to you. Fuck you to Brett Kavanaugh. Fuck you to fucking Amy. All of you that said that it didn't matter if you voted for Trump or not. All of you that voted for Harambe or Kanye West, you fucking stupid ass bitches. All of you people who aren't registered to vote, who are now trying to worry about politics now. Also the Democrats that are sending me text messages to donate $15. Like, what the fuck is $15 going to do? Like, what, get you a Chipotle bowl? Like, I don't give a fuck. I want you to do something. And I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this country. I hate it here. I hate every Republican that supports these decisions and every person who voted for Trump and allowed this to happen. This is all your fault. Die slow, bitch. Did you have something to add to that?
I just second all that. Also, I was gonna say, me and my dad were actually talking about this. I was like, he was like, I hope all your friends start to vote. I hope they can vote. And I was like, not me doing a Chel by Chel voting.
Yeah, please,
like
please.
Event, like
no,
voting.
Can you just have at your events like a voting register?
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be amazing.
Something needs to.
Yeah.
I want to do something that is gonna actually make a difference in it, and if that can be I know it's like a small little blurb, but something. So absolutely.
You'd be amazed at people who don't know how to register to vote. I used to do it all the time. I used to just bring to the club.
Oh,
I swear to God. Ask around. I'd be like, "Are you registered to vote?"
No,
and
truly.
I would sign them. I would help them figure out how to register to vote at the club. So yeah,
I want to do that. I want to that. I want to do that.
So people who have uteruses, that includes trans women. We also need to remember that it's not just biological women who are able to have babies. We need to be mindful of people's pronouns that can carry babies. If you need help figuring out how to get an abortion, you can DM me. If you need Plan B, your girl's got you. I have insurance. If you need contraception, DM your girl at DJ Taco Bella. So yeah, fuck all y'all Republicans. Bye.
Bye.